Hi, beautiful people, it's your girl Mimi, and today I'm going to be showing you how to slay your straight back stitch braids in such a way that it is neat and precise. Yay! So, first things first, guys, you have to know the hair and the head. So, everyone has a different type of hair, and everyone has a different shape and size of head. So it is very important that you look at the head and the hair you're working with really closely before you begin. So just after you do the middle parts, by the way, we're having an even number of braids. So she's having 10 straight backs. So meaning that there has to be a middle part. But if you were having like an odd number, let's say you were having 5 braids, 7 braids, then there should be a braid in the middle of our head. So, but most people go for the even number. So there should be a middle part, dividing it into 2 equal parts. So you can see me trying to fit in the braids on both sides. So I have to be able to fit in 5 equal sized braids on one side and then 5 on the other side as well. So this is what I meant by you should know your head and you should know your hair. So you can see she has a lot of volume and the hair is thick. So this is also very important because that will determine just how much hair you should feed in. So still talking on knowing your head, some people have like really small naps, like behind their head is like really small, and then it's very difficult to fit in braids there. So if you do not take notes, you're going to be having braids spilling over to the sides. You do not want that. So you want your braids to fall down smoothly. You want to be able to manage that space. Do you see that? So some people have small naps and then they have like bigger forehead. You want to make sure that the braids coming from the top fits in properly here. So I am going to be doing this first part, making sure that the parts fits in right there in the nape. And you can see me pre-parting right now. So I'm doing this especially for you guys. I usually will not do this, but for beginners, you actually need to do this. So you need to pre-part so that you can have equal sized braids. It is very important. If you want your stitch braids to be precise, you should do this. You do not want one big and then one small. That's good. So you can see all 5 of them on the left side, and you can see me lifting it up to show you how well they fit below. So you see that. So I'm going to be showing you as well the middle parts. So this middle part is really important. You also have to make sure that it sits right in the middle of the nape or the back of her head. It needs to sit just like you do it from the front. It should also be right at the back. So from the front, you have to trace from the bridge of the nose and come straight back, making sure that it sits right in the middle of the nape. So once you're able to do this, you know that you're going to be having perfect straight backs. So now that is the first stitch done, and the second one. So beginning from the third one, now I'm going to be showing you. Well, of course, it starts with the products. Guys, you have to apply products on both sides of the hair. So especially for thick hair like my clients, you have to apply a lot of products. So you apply, and then you can start by combing out from the ends using a wide tooth comb, and then you comb from the roots using a rat tail comb like I just did. So you can see that very important. You have to comb it out just like that. Comb out the products, comb it out, make sure it's smooth, make sure every strand is standing straight up. This process is especially important. You'll need to be able to grasp easily. So now this process is another important step. You have to be deliberate about what you do with the edges. So if you want to bring out the edges, now is the time. Otherwise, you should neatly brush the edges in. So even though I brought out some of her edges, I'm still going to brush in like the front hair. So this makes it really neat. You want it to be neat there, so you have to have like a little brush going back. So I'm just cleaning it up using my comb. And now this step, you have to bring out your hair. So guys, I understand that a lot of you like to bring out hair even before the client arrives, but I think you should see the client's hair first if you're doing stitch braids, so you know just the right amount of hair to bring out. I like to bring out hair for every row. That is what I do. So I know just how much hair I need. So for this client, I know that I do not need a lot of hair, and I know that I have to feed in tiny bits at the beginning, and then I may increase it progressively towards the end. So now I'm just going to begin stitching. Of course, you have to begin with the natural hair, just as you would do with knotless braids, and then you feed in. You see the amount of hair I fed in, really tiny. So I'm not going to be, at this point, I'm not going to be feeding in more than 2 tiny pieces. You do not want her hair looking really chunky. It's supposed to look seamless and natural. So as you continue stitching, ensure that your grip is firm. So every time you like feed in hair and you create the stitch, hold on like really firmly. That is the secret to stitch braids. Like, your grip has to be firm, and if you need to keep applying products, do so. You can't be stingy with the products for stitch braids, especially with hair this thick. It's gonna suck in the products. So I'm just gonna keep going. I am going really slowly, guys, just so that you can watch and learn, because this process is a little bit difficult to explain. It's more visual, so you should watch closely. So guys, it's okay if you do not get it right now. I'm going to be showing you this process one more time, more clearly as well. Sometimes we do struggle with the camera angles, but I think this is a better angle, so you can see exactly what I am doing. So you make a line with your comb. I have this comb for sale if you're interested. Just visit my website, memesempire.com. It's going to be in the description box. So visit my website, memesempire.com is right there, or you can go on Instagram and click on the shop link on Instagram. It is also there. So my Instagram is written clearly on the screen, Glam with Mimi W. It's also on TikTok, Glam with Mimi W, and on Facebook. So if you do not want the comb, that is also fine. You can use your pinky finger. People do that. Or you can buy this tool they get from Amazon. So whatever works for you is fine. So I'm going to be showing you how to stitch again. One more time using the last braid. So just hang in there. So right now I'm simply showing you the middle. You saw that it fits just right. So I'm going to be repeating the same process as I did before. So that's me brushing up. This is what I meant by cleaning up the edges. So even though I brought out some of her baby hairs, I still have to clean in what I'm working with. It just makes it neat. So you begin braiding with the natural hair, and then you feed in. So this time around, I'm going to be feeding in more pieces of hair, because the hair on the sides are usually thinner than the hair in the middle. The hair in the middle is just always thicker. So even though our hair is naturally thick, it's still thinner on the sides compared to the middle. So just now you can see clearly. Just watch as I go. So a lot of people struggle to braid the one closest to the ears. So the secret is that you have to pull more tiny bits of hair on your right, that's on the part that's close to the ears, and then you have to pull in more hair on your left. So you see what I'm doing right now. So I'm taking less hair from the ears and then more from the other side. So did you notice that I only fed in hair twice when I was doing the middle? I didn't feed in hair again until I got down, until I got like to the ends. So, but here you can see that I already fed in hair 3 times. So this is what I meant by you have to feed in more hair here. You want it to match the rest of the braids as well. So this is the 4th one, you can see. So I wasn't feeding hair as much like this in the middle. So but this is specifically for this client's hair. So if I was working with like a thinner hair all through, then I would feed in more hair all through for the clients. This is what I meant by you have to know the hair you're working with, and you also have to know the head. Very, 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 very important. So guys, I'm just going to continue this process, feeding hair, pull, make the line. So you can see it's like a bigger line there, and then I'm going to have like a smaller line on the other side. You see that? So you're going to do this all the way down. All the way down. So stitching takes patience, guys. Patience. You can't rush it, guys, especially if you're just starting out or you know you're perfect at it. You just cannot rush it. You have to be patient, and you have to tell your client or your model to be patient. So you see, do you guys see that the more I go, the more hair I feed? So the volume of the hair I'm feeding in tends to increase. So do you see that? That's how it looks like so far. And yeah, we got our hair done. That is how it looks like. See it all nice and neat. Same size. You see that? So guys, let me know if you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you learned anything. And also do not forget to follow me on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook even. Glam with Mimi W. And for booking and inquiries, you can visit my website www.mimsempire.com, or just send me an email, glamwithmimiwalters@gmail.com or info@mimsempire.com. All this information will be written on the description box. Let me know if you like this video, if I should do more videos like this. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up, and guys, please subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and bye.